Tonight's top story, an accidental death, now suicide.
San Antonio police now say one of their own shot and killed himself outside a vacant school. Tonight, we're also learning that officer, William Kasberg, was under investigation in Rockport for allegedly recording a teenager in a bathroom.
KENS 5 reporter Megan Reyna is in studio tonight. And Megan, you're learning that the officer received an alarming phone call the day before his death.
Henry E.C. is on Monday. Rockport investigators called up Kasberg. On Tuesday, San Antonio police say he took his own life. The Rockport police chief tells me Kasberg learned of the allegations against him and agreed to meet with investigators. Despite his death, the chief says the investigation will continue.
Yeah, so it was on November 25th. We received a phone call from a resident in San Antonio.
Rockport Police Chief Nathan Anderson says that alleged crime happened back on November 15th. He says a video was discovered by a family member of William Kasberg's girlfriend, and the victim is a 17-year-old girl.
Kasberg's immediately named as the person who was reportedly doing the recording in one of our hotels here in the city of Rockport.
On December 9th, Chief Anderson says his detective gave Kasberg a call.
He indicated to the detective at the time that he'd be willing to speak to the detective. They didn't come up with a date or time at that moment that they spoke.
But the next day, Anderson learned Kasberg had died. The shooting happened outside the vacant Columbia Heights Elementary School ahead of a training exercise. San Antonio Police Chief William McManus indicating that day it was an accident.
And I don't want anyone to report that it was a suicide, because we don't know that, we don't believe that right now.
But on Thursday, San Antonio police confirmed Kasberg shot himself with his own gun. Despite his death, Anderson says they will continue gathering digital evidence to determine what exactly happened back on November 15th.
With his death, the case essentially will be cleared. I can't speak for any victims, but I can only imagine that makes it extremely difficult.
And something to note, the Rockport police chief says SAPD did not know of their investigation prior to Kasberg's death. Kasberg had been with SAPD for 30 years and was getting ready to retire. EC's